Good morning, everybody, from sunny Australia. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to see you all again. Have had a few days off. The weather here has been absolutely terrible, as you can probably already see by the thumbnail. We've had, again, probably a month's worth of rain in the last couple of days. We had an east coast low come in and it very nearly flooded. You'll see footage of that during the video as well. I just wanted to pop in and do another update as well as a little art video for you guys. So we didn't get to Kalpa. We weren't going to film Kalpa because it's a pretty sensitive topic, but we were going to just kind of talk about our findings if we had any before our next paranormal video, and we didn't get there because of the weather. I was concerned for the safety of my team, and it's pretty close to the river, so I didn't think it was a great idea. So that's going to be postponed, but we will be going back there soon. This afternoon, everything is looking so much better. The sun is coming out. It's actually getting quite warm now. It's starting to feel like summer at last. So today I'm going to do a little craft video for you guys again, as well as share a little bit of footage of the weather that I got this morning. I thought it was actually the low was beginning, but I think we must have been on the tail end of it because it's warm and it's sunny and it's just so much better this afternoon. So I'm happy to see that, and have been in contact with the girls, and we're going to try another trek to Redcliffe again tomorrow. So I'm hoping I might be able to try and go back to the rickety bridge where the camera shut off last time to see if I can actually film there, because it's really cool. It's one of Bianca's favourite spots and she only takes her best friends there. So hopefully we can go there again tomorrow. Hopefully the weather stays nice. And then this week we have a lot coming up. We have on Friday night will be our Halloween paranormal investigation to another very old cemetery here in Grafton. Then I need to look at my program again. The Jacaranda Festival starts this weekend. I'm so excited. It looks like it's going to be okay for it. Thank goodness. So the Jacaranda Queen crowning ceremony is on Saturday night. I'm not sure if we're going to get to that or not. It is kind of a long and drawn out process, the crowning, so we may even leave that. Friday night is, like I said, our paranormal investigation to the cemetery. And I think it's either Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon is Retro Fest. And that's going to be so much fun. It's all vintage 1950s and 60s music and cars and fashion and really good food. And then on, I want to say, I think it's Tuesday night actually, we are going to try and get to We're trying to link up with everybody for Halloween, and due to work schedules for Des and for Beck. My cat sneezed. Excuse you, baby. We couldn't do a Halloween party on the 31st, so we're going to try for one on the 1st of November instead. It's only a day later, so it's okay. And we're going to go in full costume to illuminate. And have like a nighttime Halloween picnic at Illuminate there in the park. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I've got to think what's coming up next. There's a lot coming up. There'll be Jacaranda Thursday, and that's some pretty cool markets and shop dress up. Lots of stuff going off in Market Square. And there could be a Halloween party thrown in there somewhere as well. Not sure what's happening with that yet. We still need to hear from Pam. But anyway, hopefully I'll have a few things I can film for you guys this week. I've really missed filming, but the weather's just been against us so badly at the moment. And not in my entire lifetime can I remember it ever kind of wanting to flood this close to the Jacaranda Festival. It usually never happens in October, but all the rules changed apparently this year here in Australia, so I think we're just gonna eke out of it by the skin of our teeth. So I'm gonna wrap this up and I'm gonna get ready to do a little painting with you guys today. I think would be fun. I did want to do some art over the weekend, but with the weather the way it is, I ended up with a really bad migraine, so I was out of action for a couple of days sick with that. But with the sun coming back, everything's better, the headache's gone, so I can do a little more crafty stuff with you guys while we're just waiting for everything else to start back up again. So I'm going to show you how to paint a design on a denim skirt. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'll probably chat for a little bit and we'll play some music, and yeah, it'll just be a nice relaxing video. There is a little bit involved with using fabric paint, but I'll show you how to mix it, and I will put links in the description box of where you can buy your medium to make fabric paint with. There is a little bit involved with fabric painting, but it's easier than you think. So I think that's what we'll do today. And yeah, I will ask you guys if you'd like to just go check out my website. I've just redone it all for spring and summer. It's really, really pretty. There's lots of items on there. There's vintage homeware collectibles. There is some of my artwork, and there is some of my painted denim clothing on there as well. And I'll leave a link in the bio. So I'm going to hop into this video with you guys. It's so nice to be back. I really missed filming, and I missed you guys so much. Thank you so much, everybody who's subscribed and become a part of the family. Super appreciated as always. And I'm going to hop back on to this art class now so we can have a little bit of fun today. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Good morning, everybody from sunny Australia. So a few days ago I made a video explaining to people why we hadn't had much to film lately. And now we've come up against another hurdle, which is this weather. I'll walk you guys back over to this end of the veranda. Turn the camera. And there you have it. It's flooding here again. This is like the 6th flood that we've had this year. We're about a week out from the Jacaranda Festival. So not sure what's going to happen with that. That is river water coming in the back cane paddock there, as you guys can see. If we look over here towards the road, it's starting to flood. Down there, the yard's filling up with water. The wind actually just blew the camera, so I've just got it on my standard little tripod. I haven't got it on the gimbal at the moment. So there you have it. If it comes in, I'm hoping it doesn't, we're probably going to be cut off here for 2 to 3 days. So I think all I can do is just keep you guys updated on the situation. There's not any light or blue sky anywhere. It's just, wow, we've got a river. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And it's extremely windy. It's near cyclonic conditions at the moment. What we have, oops, sorry for fingers. Just adjusting my mic. I always forget my fingers get in the way. Okay, so what we have going on is an east coast low. If you look at that direction there, where all the water is, to that direction is Yamba. That's our closest coastal town, and that's where the low is going to slip right by. So it's just beginning here at the moment. As you can see, it's just getting windier and windier. So I'm going to go back inside, and I will get back to you guys shortly. Guys, we're back. It's lunchtime now. It was about 6 or 7 in the morning when I came out before. What a difference a few hours makes. We're actually getting some sun now. It's still pretty windy though. But I'll take you guys for a walk over here so you can see. That is the river coming up in the cane paddock. And we have a fair bit of water lying around in the yard. Almost don't need the pool over there to go swimming in. As you can see, we've got some pretty deep puddles. But yeah, if we get any more rain, the river will come right in and it'll be down up to where that dam is over there, where that little bit of fence is. So I'm hoping this means, oh, it's so windy, the weather's on the improve. However, there seems to be a bit of a storm coming up over that way. Go over this way to our little windmill there. She's ticking along. Wind keeps changing direction. But see, there's the river down there, and it'll come straight over that bank. Come straight over the bank, and it will come into the cane field. And all of that, including the road, will be filled with water if it decides it's going to rain anymore. So I'm hoping that we're nearly to the end of it. Got some blue sky over this way, which is encouraging to see. The other thing is, if we do get a storm tonight, it will help to clear the weather up. So I'm going to head this way. Just hopping on over to the other side to have a look at some of the plants, and they're all growing very strong and healthy. The rain is a little bit of a pain in the butt when we're wanting to go to events and we're wanting to film and we're wanting to go and collect evidence for our paranormal videos, but it's great for the plants. The flowers are popping up and the bees are loving the flowers. Got some giant kale there. The flowers are absolutely beautiful, and I'm hoping now that things are starting to settle down, we can get back to normal with everything, and that would be really nice. So I'm going to end off this part of the video now and leave you with some images of my flowers blowing in the breeze, and when I come back, we'll be ready to hop into a little bit of painting. Thanks for coming with me today, guys. Hang around, we'll hang out, we'll do some painting, and I will be back with you shortly. Hi guys, we're back, and this is what we're going to be painting today. It's this gorgeous little owl and some roses on a skirt. This is my skirt. I originally painted this back just before winter for stock for a market stall, and it didn't get sold, and the more I kept looking at it, the more I fell in love with this little dude, so I kept it. And back then I did actually draw up another owl on a larger size skirt, and I forgot about it. A few different things happened here and there, and I didn't get back to it, so I think that's what we will base our class on today. So this is the little guy. He's very cute, and he's all painted with fabric paint, so pop him out of the way, the one I prepared 6 months ago. And this is the one we're going to be painting today. It's a slightly larger skirt, and this skirt, when I finish painting it, will be available for sale on my website, and I will be linking my website in the description box, as I mentioned earlier. So we're going to start with the fundamentals, and usually if this was t-shirt material, I would put something in between this and the back, but because it's denim, it doesn't seem to filter through to the back because it's thick. So for this, we can just paint it straight on. Okay, so here is our fabric paint. I've just got it in this little sauce container, and we are running a little bit low, so I'm going to show you how I make my fabric paint. So I'm just going to fold the skirt out of the way. You guys can see. So this is the fabric medium that I use. It's available from Riot Art and Craft, which I will also link in the description box below. And it's just a fabric medium. It says colour, but this is actually a colourless one. And I just get a big bottle of Artist's Acrylic, also from Riot Art and Craft. I've had this since lockdown last year, and it's still going strong because you use a lot of white in whatever type of painting you're doing, even your watercolour. So you put a generous amount of your white in, and then you're just going to want to tip probably just like half a teaspoon in of your fabric medium. I've been doing it for so long I can just eyeball it and know that that's the amount that I want. But yeah, about half a teaspoon. And then I just get an old paintbrush and mix her in. I'm so Australian, mix her in. And as I started the video with the goings on with the weather and such, a little update on that, we actually have a large storm about to break, so I'm hoping I'll just get this first part of the video done with putting your white base paint down first. So that's basically all there is to mixing your fabric paint. If you stick to like a little sauce container about so big, and that's probably a tablespoon of paint, and then you want a half a teaspoon of your fabric medium. So, okay, I've got you all in frame there. So I think we'll start with the owl. And you'll want to start, especially if the denim's dark like this, it's always good to begin with, after you've like put your stencil down, if you're not able to just freehand it on like I did, or whatever you're doing, after you've got your design drawn onto your denim, you're going to want to use your white base. Otherwise, your brighter colours are not going to show up over the dark denim. It's just going to swallow them. And depending on how thick I mix the white, it kind of comes out different every time. You may need to do it twice. But the good news is, like most acrylic paint, it dries very quickly, and it is just ordinary acrylic that you use to mix up. You can use any acrylic paint. If you're using Mon Marte paints, they work fine. They're very affordable, and they're available from a lot of different places. The Book Warehouse, as I've said before, you can buy it online from Art Shed and Riot Art and Craft, and you can buy it from any of the discount stores. If you want to upgrade to paints that have more pigment and will come out a little bit brighter and have, you know, better colouring, Yo Sonia paints are good. They are a little expensive, so I would caution to just, if you want to use Yo Sonia, to just get your very favourite colours in that. I have some favourite colours that I use the Yo Sonia for. They are a lot more expensive than the Mon Marte, but they do have really nice pigmentation. They're an old tried and true paint. I've been using those since I was in high school. So, yeah, Yo Sonia's or Mon Marte, whatever acrylic paint that you can get your hands on. You may already have a favourite to use, so just, yeah, use that. So basically, this is how we start off our process of painting onto denim, and it's the same if you want to paint a pair of jeans or if you would like to paint a jacket. And I have a design for a jacket for myself in mind, and I think we will do a class with that. As I've mentioned before, I'm a Wiccan. I also believe heavily in a lot of the Native American traditions. And as I've mentioned before, I have some really good friends who live in Indiana in the United States that are Native American. And my spirit totem is a wolf. So I'm thinking of doing a wolf design on the back of one of my old jackets for myself. And I may even do a similar design for the shop. And I will be letting you guys know when I've got new stock in the shop. I've just revamped my entire website for the spring and summer season. So if anybody would like to check it out, please do so. I also have a public group on Facebook. I have also just revamped, I closed my old one because I just needed to refresh everything. And there are a few kind of, I'll just say negative members that are in that group, and I didn't want to sort of bring that into the new group. So this new group I have currently made on Facebook is for everybody who follows me on YouTube. And I may even go back to doing a few live classes on Facebook. So if you're in the group, that's where you'll be able to find them. Okay, so you can see how the owl is starting to come together, how we're filling her in. So you've got the basic fundamentals now, so I'm just going to fill the rest in off camera, and I will be right back to you when that's done. Okay guys, we're back, and we have all the white bits, we have all the white bits filled in. How do I pull this over so you guys can see it? It's got to come this way. So we've got the little roses on this pocket also done. As you can see, I've left a few little spots here and there without white paint because I need to differentiate where the colour's going to be and the shading and stuff. So you leave those white until you've got your colours on it, and then you leave them blank until you put your colours on, and then you put your white on, let it dry, and then you go over the top. So it is a bit of a process. But yeah, this is our little owl, and this is going to be where I stop this video. I think I will make a part 2 for you guys when we start to put the colour on, because he's going to need to dry overnight. So, and also there is a huge storm about to break here. We could even get hail. Weather's just crazy at the moment. So I'm gonna go and get the house secure for this storm and have some dinner, and I will be back tomorrow afternoon, probably now, to finish the video, and we'll make this the end of part 1, and the next video will be part 2. I look forward to seeing you guys then. Bye.